Well, you know, the wait is finally over. The 19th annual Woodward Dream Cruise is officially taking place today.
Yeah, more than 1 million cruisers and car lovers are expected to gather along Woodward Avenue to check out some of the coolest rides out there. We want to check back in with 7 Action News reporter Mike Woolfolk, who joins us live from Royal Oak with a preview. Hey there, Mike.
Cool does not begin to describe what everybody will see out here today, and in fact what we're seeing already, because as day has broken, I mentioned this a few minutes ago, the cars are already rolling up and down Woodward. We're hearing the muscle, which is the only kind of rumbling we want to hear today. No thunder. Thank you very much, Chris Edwards. We appreciate that forecast. Dick Robbins, you're here from Tennessee. You grew up in Rochester. You have a love for cars, and you have a real beauty here.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. And by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
I know yours is coming up in a few days.
That's correct.
So
welcome to Woodward Dream Cruise for both our birthdays.
That's right. What a birthday party to have,
What a
right?
birthday party.
And again, you've got this beautiful vehicle here. It's a 1952 Nash. Tell me about it real quick.
Well, like you said, it's 1952 Nash Rambler station wagon, and it's a little grocery getter. A real fast little grocery getter, but it's just a fun car.
I got to imagine that if you really did use this to just go grab some groceries, you would grab a lot of eyes.
Oh, it does draw a lot of attention. Out of all the cars that you'll see out here on Woodward, how many little Nash Rambler station wagons will you see? I'm guessing this is the only one.
You were telling me a very interesting story, too, because you said you were at a show recently. There was like this multi-million-dollar Ferrari that nobody was interested in because you had this beauty.
We were in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're both from Tennessee, originally here from Rochester. And a woman come up to me and said, "How's that make you feel?" And I said, "What's that?" She says, "Look right over there. There's a Maserati, $2.5 million car. Nobody's looking at it. They're all looking at your little Nash."
And where else are you going to see one this weekend? Dick, thanks so much for visiting with us. Let me walk across the way here, because one of Dick's friends is Rick. We got Dick and Rick here. Rick Foden, I hope I pronounced that correctly. You too have a 1952 Nash that you told me you've only had for a couple of weeks.
I have. It's a 1950 Nash Super Statesman 4-door. Pretty rare car, completely redone, ground up, built in Spokane, Washington. Just a real fun car to drive and a great joy.
When you say it's a real car, a fun car to drive, do you actually drive it on a fairly regular basis?
No. No, we don't.
You just kind of bring it out for shows like...
We do, because it's just, well, it's too expensive just to beat up, so...
Yeah, that's just certainly understandable. And what got you into this? I know you also grew up here in the Rochester area. What got you into collecting classics like this?
Oh, just a love for cars. I have since I was 14 years old, been building them and lowering them, and just a hot rodder from the get-go.
When you grow up in Metro Detroit, it doesn't take much to develop a love for the automobile. Folks, this is quite the experience, the Woodward Dream Cruise. If you have not been, you really should come check it out. They're expecting upwards of 1 million, maybe 1.5 million people will line Woodward Avenue, 16 miles between Ferndale on the border of Detroit all the way up north to Pontiac and back, making the loop. It's a fun time, and if you are into cars, the classics, the muscle, the beautiful, the expensive, the exotic, whatever your tastes are, you're very likely to see it here at the Woodward Dream Cruise. Anu and Anne-Marie, this is the place to be.